Hey there, my dear friend. Have you ever felt that frustrating stiffness in your joints in the morning? Or that nagging fatigue that just won't go away, no matter how much you rest? What if I told you that the very vegetables you've been told are the key to health might actually be making things worse? It's a shocking thought, I know. But today, we're going to uncover this hidden truth. We'll explore which foods are true allies in our quest for longevity and which are secret enemies. By the end of this, you'll have a clear path to renewed vitality. So, if you're ready to transform your well-being, do me a favor. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and comment below telling me where you're watching from. I love seeing our community grow. Let's start this journey together, shall we? It all began with a story from a wise, empathetic doctor. Let's call him Dr. Henry. At 82, with nearly 5 decades dedicated to the health of seniors, he thought he knew it all. His entire career was built on the foundation of promoting healthy habits. But it was a personal crisis, a painful wake-up call involving his own wife's health, that forced him to question everything he believed about nutrition, especially when it came to something as seemingly innocent as vegetables. It's a humbling reminder that the path to well-being is one of constant learning. His wife, you see, was diligent. She followed all the rules, managing her diabetes and hypertension with a diet rich in what everyone, including Dr. Henry, considered healthy vegetables. Yet, her health was declining. Her body was inflamed, her kidneys were struggling, and her energy was plummeting. This wasn't just a clinical problem anymore. It was personal. It was watching a loved one suffer despite doing everything right. This experience lit a fire in him to discover the real truth behind food and its impact on our health as we age. This personal quest led Dr. Henry to a profound realization. Not all vegetables are created equal, especially for those of us over 60. Our bodies process foods differently as the years go by. Some vegetables that were beneficial in our youth can become problematic, while others become superfoods, essential for our vitality and independence. It's this nuanced understanding of nutrition that can truly enhance our quality of life, moving beyond generic advice to what truly works for seniors. So, let's dive into the good stuff first, the absolute champions of the vegetable world that Dr. Henry insists should be on our plates, not just once a week, but daily if possible. These are the cornerstones of a diet geared towards healthy aging and genuine happiness. Think of these not just as food, but as your personal toolkit for building a vibrant, energetic future, one delicious meal at a time. It's about being proactive with our health. First up on our list of heroes is the magnificent purple cabbage. Oh, it's so much more than just a colourful addition to your salad. That deep, vibrant purple hue is a telltale sign of a powerhouse antioxidant called anthocyanin. This isn't just a fancy word, it's your body's best friend in the fight against chronic inflammation, which Dr. Henry identifies as the silent root of so many age-related health issues. True well-being often starts with calming that internal fire. Think about it. From joint aches to high blood pressure and even cognitive decline, low-grade, persistent inflammation is often the culprit, working behind the scenes. By incorporating purple cabbage, you're actively protecting your cells, supporting your cardiovascular system, and fortifying your digestive health. This simple vegetable is a profound tool for longevity, helping you build a foundation of health that supports an active, joyful life. It's a simple switch with a huge impact on your independence. Now, how do you get the most out of this beautiful veggie? Dr. Henry's top tip is to eat it raw. Yes, raw. This preserves the maximum amount of those precious, heat-sensitive anthocyanins. Try shredding it finely into a slaw with some grated carrots, green apple, and a light vinaigrette. The crunch is satisfying, and you're flooding your body with incredible nutrients. This is a perfect example of how healthy habits can be both simple and delicious, contributing directly to your happiness. Of course, if you're not a fan of raw cabbage, don't you worry. Lightly cooking it is also an option. A quick stir-fry, or a gentle steaming for just a few minutes will soften it up while still retaining a good portion of its benefits. The key is to avoid boiling it into submission, where it loses its color and its power. A little bit of mindful preparation goes a long way in maximizing its contribution to your well-being. One important note, however, for our friends with hyperthyroidism. Raw cruciferous vegetables like purple cabbage contain substances that can, in very large quantities, interfere with thyroid function. The solution isn't to avoid it completely, but to enjoy it in moderation and perhaps favor the lightly cooked versions. It's all about balance and listening to your body's unique needs, a core principle of sustainable health for seniors. It's amazing how a simple vegetable can do so much, isn't it? If you're finding this information helpful and are excited to reclaim your vitality, I'd be so grateful if you could give this video a thumbs up. It really helps our community reach more people who need to hear this message. Next on our must-eat list is a true superstar of nutrition: broccoli. I know. We've been told to eat our broccoli since we were kids, but Dr. Henry gives us even more compelling reasons, especially for our generation. It's not just about vitamins, it's about a unique compound called sulforaphane. This is where the real magic for healthy aging lies, offering incredible benefits for our long-term health and maintaining an active mind. Sulforaphane is a game changer for anyone concerned about blood sugar. It works to improve your body's sensitivity to insulin, which is absolutely crucial for managing or preventing prediabetes and type 2 diabetes. In a world where sugar seems to be in everything, having a natural ally like broccoli to help keep your glucose levels stable is a massive advantage for your overall well-being and a key to longevity. Mastering this kind of specific nutrition is a cornerstone of healthy aging. If you're serious about taking control of your well-being, I've compiled even more in-depth strategies like this in my ebook, Wellness and Aging: Valuable Tips for Seniors. It's packed with actionable advice on everything from nutrition to exercise to keeping an active mind, all designed to boost your vitality. You can find the link in the first pinned comment below. It's a fantastic resource for your journey to greater independence and happiness. But the benefits of broccoli don't stop at blood sugar. Oh no. Studies have shown that sulforaphane has powerful protective effects on our heart and brain. It helps fight the cellular inflammation that can damage our arteries and neurons, supporting cardiovascular health and cognitive function. This is what we mean when we talk about fostering an active mind and a strong body. It's about choosing foods that actively defend our most vital organs. So, what's the best way to prepare broccoli to unlock this power? Just like with purple cabbage, the key is not to overcook it. Steaming it for just 3 to 5 minutes until it's tender crisp is ideal. This method preserves the sulforaphane. If you boil it until it's mushy and army green, you've unfortunately lost most of the good stuff. Gentle cooking is a non-negotiable healthy habit for getting the most from your veggies. Here's a fantastic tip from Dr. Henry. Pair your broccoli with garlic. The compounds in garlic, like allicin, actually help to activate and enhance the sulforaphane in the broccoli, making it even more potent. A light sauté with some olive oil and freshly minced garlic is not only incredibly flavorful, but also a brilliant move for your health. It's these little pieces of knowledge that elevate your nutrition from basic to brilliant. And please, whatever you do, don't throw away the stalk. The broccoli stalk is packed with fiber and also contains plenty of that wonderful sulforaphane. Just peel off the tough outer layer, slice it thinly, and cook it right along with the florets. You can even shred it raw into salads. Wasting the stalk is like throwing away a golden ticket to better health. It's a simple step towards reducing waste and maximizing your quality of life. Our third recommended vegetable is one that often gets overlooked, but is a true champion for circulation and energy: the humble beetroot. For years, it was just seen as that purple thing in a jar, but we now know its value is immense, particularly for seniors. If you've been feeling a bit sluggish or mentally foggy, beets could be the key to unlocking a new level of energy and achieving a more active mind. The secret lies in its high content of natural nitrates. When you eat beets, your body converts these nitrates into nitric oxide. This molecule is a natural vasodilator, meaning it helps to relax and widen your blood vessels. What does this mean for you? Better blood flow, lower blood pressure, and a heart that doesn't have to work so hard. This is a direct path to better cardiovascular health and a cornerstone of longevity. This improved circulation isn't just for your heart, it's for your brain too. Enhanced blood flow to the brain means more oxygen and nutrients for your neurons. The result? Better concentration, sharper memory, and less mental fatigue. Dr. Henry shared the story of a 75-year-old patient who felt her world had become grey and foggy. After incorporating a daily beet smoothie, she felt like she had her spark back. This is the tangible impact of good nutrition on our daily happiness and independence. Feeling inspired by the power of these simple foods? It's truly incredible what a few smart choices can do for our well-being. If you're enjoying this guide, let me know in the comments which of these vegetables you're excited to try first. I love hearing from you all. The easiest way to enjoy beets is either cooked or blended into a smoothie. When cooked, they become sweeter and pair beautifully with a drizzle of olive oil and some walnuts in a warm salad. Blending them with an apple and a carrot makes for a delicious morning drink that sets you up for a day of energy. This simple, healthy habit can completely change the trajectory of your afternoon slump. There are a couple of things to keep in mind with beets. First, they can have a mild laxative effect if you eat too much at once, so starting with a moderate portion, like half a beet a day, is a good idea. Second, don't be alarmed if you notice a reddish tinge in your urine or stool. It's completely harmless and just a sign the beet pigments are passing through. It's a funny quirk, not a health concern. However, a word of caution from Dr. Henry. If you have a history of kidney stones, it's wise to speak with your doctor before making beets a daily staple. They contain oxalates, which can contribute to stone formation in susceptible individuals. For most of us, though, beets are a safe and incredibly effective tool for boosting our energy and supporting our long-term health. Our final hero vegetable is spinach. Popeye was onto something, but its benefits go far beyond just building muscle. For seniors, spinach is a comprehensive nutritional package that directly targets 3 key areas of healthy aging: our eyesight, our nervous system, and our bones. It's a true multitasker in the world of nutrition, working hard to protect your quality of life. The most special thing about spinach is its incredibly high concentration of lutein and zeaxanthin. These are 2 powerful antioxidants that accumulate in our retinas, acting like internal sunglasses to protect our eyes from damaging light. They play a crucial role in preventing age-related macular degeneration, helping to preserve our precious eyesight and maintain our independence for years to come. But these amazing compounds don't just protect our eyes. They also protect our neurons. They help shield our brain cells from oxidative stress, which is fundamental for maintaining mental agility and reducing the risk of cognitive decline. In the quest to keep an active mind well into our golden years, spinach is an indispensable ally. It's a simple food that supports the very essence of who we are. Furthermore, spinach is a treasure trove of other essential nutrients. It's rich in iron to help prevent anemia, which can be common in seniors. It's packed with folic acid for cellular regeneration and magnesium, which is critical for muscle function, nerve health, and, importantly, a good night's sleep. And we all know how a restful night can positively impact our mood and happiness the next day. Now, let's talk about the flip side of the coin. It's time for the tough love portion of our chat. Just as Dr. Henry identified the heroes, he also pinpointed a few vegetables that, while seemingly harmless, can cause problems for those of us over 60. This isn't about fear-mongering. It's about providing you with the knowledge to make informed choices for your own health and well-being. The first vegetable on the caution list is one that's a staple in many cultures and holds a lot of nostalgic value: corn. That sweet, juicy cob at a summer barbecue seems like such an innocent pleasure. However, from a nutritional standpoint for seniors, corn can be a bit of a wolf in sheep's clothing, mainly because of its impact on our blood sugar levels. Corn has a very high glycemic index. This means that when you eat it, it converts to sugar in your bloodstream very quickly, causing a rapid spike in your glucose levels. This forces your pancreas to work overtime producing insulin to manage the surge. For anyone already dealing with insulin resistance, pre-diabetes, or just looking to maintain stable energy, this glycemic roller coaster can be detrimental to your long-term health. This isn't to say you can never enjoy a piece of corn again. But it does mean we should view it as a treat rather than a daily staple vegetable. It's about understanding its effect on your body. Constant blood sugar spikes contribute to inflammation and can quietly disrupt your hormonal balance, which can impact everything from your energy to your mood. Making mindful choices about foods like corn is a key healthy habit for longevity. If this part of our discussion is resonating with you, and you've maybe suspected that some healthy foods weren't agreeing with you, please consider subscribing to the channel. We're all about digging deeper to find what truly supports our health in this chapter of life. Next on the list is another comforting and universally loved vegetable, the potato. Oh, the versatile potato. It can be baked, mashed, fried, or roasted. It's the ultimate comfort food. But, much like corn, the potato acts very similarly to a simple sugar once it hits our system. Its high glycemic index can wreak havoc on our blood sugar control. This constant up and down of glucose and insulin is exhausting for the body, particularly for the pancreas. Over time, it contributes to insulin resistance and can even increase blood pressure, especially when prepared with a lot of salt or fat. What we perceive as a comforting side dish can actually be a silent driver of inflammation and metabolic stress, working against our goals for healthy aging. Again, the goal isn't total prohibition, but mindful consumption. If you do choose to eat potatoes, Dr. Henry suggests leaving the skin on to retain the fiber, which can help slow down the sugar absorption. Also, pairing it with a healthy fat like olive oil or a sprinkle of cinnamon can help blunt the glycemic impact. But frequency and portion size are key. It should be an occasional player, not a star of your daily meals. The final vegetable on our list to approach with caution might surprise you: eggplant. It's often praised for its unique texture and place in many delicious cuisines. And while it does have some benefits, it also contains natural compounds called alkaloids and oxalates that can be problematic for certain individuals, especially those with inflammatory conditions. For people who already struggle with arthritis, fibromyalgia, or other forms of joint pain and inflammation, eggplant can act as a trigger. The alkaloids can sometimes exacerbate stiffness and discomfort. A patient of Dr. Henry's, a lovely woman with rheumatoid arthritis, discovered that her flare-ups were directly linked to the days she ate eggplant. Removing it from her diet brought her significant relief and improved her quality of life. This is a powerful example of bio-individuality, the principle that what works for one person may not work for another. It underscores the importance of becoming a detective of your own body. If you have any inflammatory conditions and notice you feel achy or stiff after eating eggplant, it might be worth eliminating it for a while to see how you feel. Your body often sends you clear signals if you just take the time to listen. If you don't have these conditions and you love eggplant, there are ways to prepare it to minimize the potential irritants. Dr. Henry recommends peeling it, soaking the slices in salt water for about 30 minutes, and then cooking it thoroughly. This process helps to reduce the alkaloid content, but always pay attention to how you feel afterward. That personal feedback is the most valuable tool you have for your health. So, there you have it. The heroes, purple cabbage, broccoli, beets, and spinach that can build you up, and the potential troublemakers, corn, potatoes, and eggplant, that are best handled with care. This knowledge is not meant to create fear, but to empower you. After 60, every meal is a decision, an opportunity to nurture your body and invest in your future happiness and independence. My dear friend, as we wrap up our time together today, I want you to reflect on this. Improving our health doesn't always require massive, complicated overhauls. More often than not, it's the small, conscious shifts, like swapping one vegetable for another, that create the most profound transformation in our well-being. It's about choosing quality over habit and wisdom over convenience. Think about your next meal. What will you choose to put on your plate? What food will you thank for nourishing you? And which one might you lovingly let go of, not because it's forbidden, but because you now know your health deserves something better? This is the essence of living with power and knowledge. I hope this conversation has been a beacon of light for you. If you found value in our chat today, please share it with a friend or loved one who might also benefit. And I'd love to continue this journey with you. So be sure to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss our next video. We'll be diving into the best morning exercises to boost your energy all day long. Until then, take wonderful care of yourself.